friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and tonight I have another beer for you from New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is their winter holiday seasonal ale. It is called Accumulation, a white India pale ale, and it comes in at 6.2% alcohol by volume. It says white IPA was inspired by the white beauty that falls each winter from our Colorado skies. Flurry of Mosaic, Amarillo hops bring fruit and citrus flavor followed by a pile of bitter. So, heard some good things about this. Actually, one of my viewers actually suggested this to me and didn't even know that this was actually next in line in the fridge for me. So I'm excited to go ahead and give this a taste and let you know what I think of it. You know, it's sort of along the same lines as one of my favorites, I guess, the Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale and those type of things. So I'm excited to give this a try. Okay, so this poured out a nice, very bright, very clear yellow color, a lot lighter, a lot clearer than I expected this to be. Almost looks like a lager in the glass. Had a very white, extremely white head. It's faded pretty rapidly, not sticking around too well. Let's see what the aroma is like. Definitely a very citrusy, sweet aroma, almost like a lime juice sort of aroma to it. So I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste and let you know what I think. Cheers. Definitely a lot of hops in this one. Has a very nice citrusy, again, I'm sticking with sort of that lemon lime sort of flavor to it. Kind of a little bit earthy, maybe like a Meyer lemon kind of flavor. Really just a medium bodied beer, not too much in the way of malts. It's, you know, just a little bit of a malt backbone there, but it's definitely, this is a beer to showcase the hops. Definitely has sort of that wintry feel to it in a way. Just sort of light and biting and bitter and sharp, like a sharp cold winter day. Definitely very, very bitter. You get that sort of dry, rough, textured finish on your tongue. Just really, really, really extremely bitter. Definitely a nice amount of carbonation with this, just to help it out. It's not overly carbonated, I would say. It's just about right. It's pretty well carbonated, but not too bad. Just gives a nice sort of extra bubbly texture to it. Yeah, this is really just so bitter and so hoppy that I'm not getting any kind of malt flavor at all. And as you can see, the light color and the lighter body of this, there's just not that much going on with the malts at all. This is just really more of a hoppy, bitter beer. Get a little bit of malty sweetness up front, but that's just immediately overwhelmed by the bitterness of the hops. And I think because of that, maybe as sort of a winter holiday seasonal, this just doesn't work that well. I like a little bit more maltiness in these kind of beers, a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker, richer, sweeter sort of flavors. You know, the holiday sort of sweet treat kind of times, dark fruits and caramel and different kind of fall seasonal kind of traditional flavors and whatnot. But this is just mainly just really hoppy, light, pale ale. Like I said, definitely different thing for the season. It's a tasty beer. I don't know if it's necessarily something I would like to drink around the holidays when it's released. So this would fit better as far as I'm concerned, as maybe more like a springtime kind of beer. Definitely, you know, hop lovers beer. Very, very nice, flavorful hops. Very, very bitter. Very strong flavored. Very strong bitterness there, but yeah, it doesn't really fit real well with the winter theme, in my opinion. It's a good beer, it's the wrong season. It's the wrong beer for this season, in my opinion. I'm having trouble giving this a ranking. Do I rank it just by itself? Do I rank it based on what it's being marketed as? It's hard to judge. I'm just gonna sort of rank it as it is by itself, as the beer is by itself, and I'm gonna come in at around a 7 out of 10. I think it's a really nice light pale ale, a light IPA, hop overload here, hop lover's dream. Not necessarily the best for a winter holiday sort of seasonal kind of beer. And just that's my opinion. These reviews are my opinion. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for the Accumulation from New Belgium Brewing. A good beer, just I don't think it fits the season that well in my opinion. So I want to thank you for watching another episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review, you can find lots more over at craftbeergeek.com. And if you're going to be doing some Amazon shopping during the season, please use the link page of craftbeergeek.com or in the show notes below. It'll help us out a bit. We'll get a small commission of any purchases you make. It won't cost you any extra, and it's completely anonymous. So thank you for that in advance. And I want to leave you with this. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. We'll see you next time. Cheers.